It's host of here's the shameless plug. We got a Tecmo Tupa Bowl, Columbus, Ohio, Saturday, May 14th. Definitely check it out if you're in the Midwest or just want to kind of fly into Central Ohio. Just that's the place to be. Just check out the tecmobowl.org website. So that's going to be my last little shameless plug, and I enjoyed being here. But we're going to hand over the reins to some A-plus players here on the play-by-play and the color stuff. So you guys enjoy over there in Twitch land.
Hey man, I don't know about A+, but I certainly got a letter rating, but I don't know if it's an A+. All right, so upcoming here we have the one, the only, the famous Mort the Tort. If you've ever watched the ESPN documentary, you know who Mort is. He's got some great quotes. He's got some great victories. He's got some garbage in him for sure. He's even in this tournament, even in the group stage. I'm not sure if this story was told already, but Mort escaped with a narrow win where his opponent threw the ball down the field and got locked in an eternal grapple with the receiver, and Mort ran down the field, tackled the pile, and he got a fumble and recovered it to run back and win that game. So he escaped group play at 3-0, which is obviously not a simple feat, but here he is in the Elite 8, if that's what you like to call it. And so if you're not familiar with how the Tecmo Madison tournament works, once we get down to the final 8 players, it reverts back to a double elimination tournament. And so all the games you're seeing now this particular game is the first of the double elimination for the 8 players. It looks like I wasn't paying attention to see who the first team was.
I missed it. And sitting next to him is Aaron T. He's out of Champaign, Illinois. This is actually his 3rd tournament. He went up against a couple heavy hitters in his first, went 2 and out. Went pretty well. I think he only lost to Chet last year.
Yeah, that's a pretty good record.
So, and he's gone through what now? Regulator and Orenga?
Yeah. Beating Regulator is definitely a feat, undoubtedly. This kid, I guess he didn't really come out of nowhere because he's been to 3 Madison tournaments, but he's definitely a competitor. And then facing Orenga and the 25 people he has yelling and screaming behind him is definitely an experience I haven't had, because I can't imagine the pressure. You have like this whole crowd of people jumping up and down behind you and like screaming in your ear for the other guy to win. And so obviously he was able to, block that out and take home a victory. So this is going to be Mort and against Aaron Toner once again. We can go ahead and get that updated on the stream. If you want to just click right there, and then we can just change the names. Or I can do it. No,
sorry.
That's fine. All right, so we got Mort on player 1. Oh, that's not Mort. And we have Aaron Toner. We have a Lions-Vikings matchup. That's definitely an interesting call. What do you think about that one?
It looks like Mort called that one, so I guess that's not surprising. I think he likes the way that they match up, but not surprising to see Aaron take the Lions out of that group.
Yeah, I would definitely take the Lions between the 2. And you notice already. I actually sort of flipped them. Aaron Toner is the Lions, and Mort is the Vikings. I actually sort of flipped them. Aaron Toner is the Lions, and Mort is the Vikings. Sorry, guys. There we go. And so he's already off to a quick start. He's got the tapping advantage over our good buddy Mort here. And Barry Sanders is
right in the end zone already.
He's in the end zone. Yeah, 2 plays, man. 2 plays, and he's already in. Barry, named after the tournament, man. He's Barry is named after this tournament, just so you know.
Yeah. So sorry, just getting settled in here. I matched with Russell. John's not going to be with us tonight. He's got a family thing to take care of. And let's see if Mort can answer back.
Right. What knob is it?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
Well, Mort is obviously off to a fantastic demise here. You know, he gets a lot of luck in his games. People kind of give him flack for that, but obviously not the recipient of some luck here. It's a really good
And
juke work.
we might have lost the feed here. Are you guys still seeing this? I'm getting a lot of feedback. Mort basically had a kickoff return to about the 50. He fumbled, and Detroit is taking it down, attempting a field goal. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got it going. Good.
Yeah, if the I guess I can't really tell people to refresh their stream because they can't see anything. But yeah, so Aaron Toner taking down Regulator, taking down. Let's see who else he's taking
Tony
down.
Arenga.
Tony Arenga. Who did he have there on 64? I can't see it from here. So he's taking down Arenga, and he's going through all the mainstays of Madison. Regulator, Arenga, Mort. He's just plowing right through them all. Already off to a 10-0 lead in the first here. And it's going to be interesting to see how Mort reacts, being down 2 scores already. And I think one of the most interesting things about Tecmo is it's very easy to lose your composure and start like chucking the ball up or taking more risks than you really should. And it looks like Mort, well, that was a bit of maybe a misthrow. But
And part of the game of the Minnesota Vikings is it's a grinding sort of offense, so you do have to be a little patient with it.
Good old Wade Wilson. So Mort already struggling a little bit here, down 2 scores. Hitting that JJ to Anthony Carter though. So it really seems like Mort still has his composure despite being that quick fumble in the beginning. So that's good. Got a lot of time to throw back there, not a lot of drone help. And he's actually going deep to Jordan.
Oh, there it is.
And you hear the crowd's reaction. Mort getting that. Was he covered? I don't think he was covered.
No, he was wide open.
So it's a little bit surprising that Aaron Toner would leave that open, but I guess, you know, it is Wade Wilson. You never know what Wade Wilson's going to do. So the first quarter ends 10-7, but Mort at a disadvantage by a field goal.
Yeah, really overcoming that fumble, not letting it get into his head.
But he's really got to find a way to stop this offense. Barry Sanders can really just, if he breaks free with Aaron Toner having the tap advantage,
Yes.
Mort really has to play smart and not let him rely on his drones for some help.
Mort player 2.
Mort is indeed player 2. Oh, Barry Sanders is bad. Obviously not the end of the world at 63, but definitely not quite the weapon you're hoping for. And Mort getting in his head a little bit, forcing the sack. Can only dodge so much with Rodney Pete, and you really don't want to throw it into that Minnesota secondary. It's interesting to me that Mort is manning Carl Lee and not Brandon Crowder.
I don't know if he got the first down. No.
It bounced backwards. The fumble prevented him from getting the first down, and he's got balls of steel. Look at this guy, 4th and 2. It is Tecmo, so it's not exactly the worst thing in the world.
Oh.
There he goes.
Not gambling on letting him throw that one.
Yeah, that's a risky throw on 4th for sure. And I'm actually surprised Mort didn't go for it.
Yeah.
So you see Aaron Toner is kind of pacing himself on offense. He's got
He's smart enough to know that he shouldn't throw the ball a whole lot here, and he has been just grinding out yards against Mort.
And it's working, so, I mean, why change what's working well for you? Scramble with Pete, run with Sanders, run like the Dickens. Oh, another fumble by Pete. Mort gets this one. Scott Studwell running down the field.
He's going to house it.
And there you go. Mort taking the lead on a recovered fumble from Pete. Maybe perhaps teaching Aaron Toner a lesson that you got to run out.
I tell you what, that was pretty amazing that he had eluded that rush the entire time that he did, only to fumble it.
Yeah, I mean, impressive, yet showing why it's maybe not the best decision. But at the same time, you throw the ball with Pete, you don't know where it's going to go. You can get picked off very easily. So he really kind of a catch-22. He either threw it and got picked off or took the sack and had a chance to fumble. So I guess it was the better decision. Going deep to Mel Gray here. I think Fullington is on him.
Ooh.
So Fullington is the lowest INT, the back in the Minnesota secondary. So that might be why Aaron Toner took that chance. But even there.
Also had a little bit to do with Mort bearing down on him in the end zone.
Yeah, that doesn't help too much. You know, Rodney P to Mel Gray. Oh man, he's just going deep. He got the end of the half.
Okay.
Gats is up 10-0 at halftime, getting the ball, and Rickster up 10-0 on George.
All right, so we have some score updates. We have Rickster up 10-0 on DeGeorge. Gats is up 10-0 in his game, also getting the ball at the half. And Josh Holzbauer is up 7-0 over Flo. So Flo's dream run might be in a little bit of peril. Remember that this is the first round of the double elim 8-man tournament to finish this off. So even a loss here does not mean that you will not make it to the end. Oh, they're finally fixing the projector here at the Badger Bowl. It only took 5, 6, 7 hours, but people can see the screen a little bit better, but not quite.
Just watching in amazement here as they are. The big screen here, projection has been too big, so you couldn't actually see the score on the big screen. And finally, 3 games in, we've got it shrunk down.
And Mort electing the punt here, not going to risk it against the pesky Lions defense. Which, you know, the Lions defense definitely has some holes, but Minnesota, perhaps not the most potent defense in the world to poke those holes in there. So Aaron Toner getting the ball back, down by a touchdown and change.
Down by 4.
Down by 4, plus a touchdown, or the field goal.
Wow.
Perhaps some questionable decision making, and he's just going to go ahead and run it at Pete. Looks like Aaron Toner had too many options, perhaps, and couldn't decide where he wanted to throw it before the drones got in his face. Oh, and there he goes, Barry Sanders. There's something about Barry, and it's in the end zone, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh. Just straight up the gut.
Yeah, he didn't even juke or anything. He just kept on running. And I guess when you have the blockers and you don't have to evade the drones, you just press one button and go. It's the easiest way to do it.
So with a minute and a little bit left, do you think Mort here is playing for a field goal, or do you think he's going to be going basically drive down the field for that touchdown?
It is only the third quarter, so he's got some time left.
I thought it was the second half, or first half. I'm sorry.
No. So Mort's actually got 6 minutes to work with. So I can't help but wonder if he's going to try and really grind it out. You know, play the time game, stay in bounds as much as possible. No, he's calling his plays as soon as possible. So Mort's just focused on getting yards right now. I think maybe he's feeling the pressure a little bit. He knows he's got to score, but maybe not thinking about the time so much.
I'm not sure on the wide receiver 2. I'll check it out.
Sounds like the Arenga crew has found a new favorite. I'm not sure who it is, but it's definitely the halftime penny shot. A favorite to all. Mort's got a lot of options here. Oh, Wade Wilson really not coming through in the clutch there. 4th down and 8. Oh, Mort's going for it. Right. This is basically for the game right here. He's got no open receivers. Except
arrow trick, and it's to Rick Fenny, first down.
Rick Fenny arrow trick. I honestly did not even see Rick Fenny open up there, so props to Mort for knowing that he would be open. Mort's definitely playing it safe. He's got 4.5 minutes to burn. He's going to score if and when he scores. You know, you got the Lions offense and Barry Sanders. Definitely potent. He's going for it now. Oh! Anthony Carter. Wade Wilson.
I believe they call that turning on the AC.
Yeah, that is definitely turning on the AC. And Mort goes up 21-17. We are at 3 minutes and 50 Tecmo seconds left in this game. 45 at the start of this drive. And we got Rodney Peaton good, so he's going to be scrambling all over the place for sure. Yep, there's one scramble. So I'd be very surprised if Aaron Toner ever does throw the ball. He seems like he's very passive in that regard. He's just taking Rodney Peete off to the side and just getting, 5-6 yards every time he calls a pass play with just Pete. And, it already came back to bite him once. He didn't run out of bounds. He tried to do a little scramble thing. Pete fumbled the ball. Pete's actually fumbled the ball twice in this game. And so it'll be interesting to see. Mort squad. Man player is down. And off to the races is Barry Sanders. There you go.
All right, how much time is
is that too
here?
fast? Aaron Toner, you just knocked out 80 yards, and there's still 2.5 minutes to play here. So, you think is he going to go for the slow game or go for the score? I would actually be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if Mort actually, kind of laid back and let him score to, try and get a couple of last-second attempts here. And there it is.
There it is. All right, plenty of time, though.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes left. And definitely, Mort's already turned on the AC once. So do not be surprised if it gets even colder in here. Oh, Wade Wilson, excellent. That looks familiar. Leo Lewis in at wide receiver 2 for Mort. Good old 19 MS. And Mort's going to grind it out a little bit. It looks like Coffer might be in good or excellent. He's really moving up there, and that's abnormal for him. Oh, there it is, the AC.
Oh, wow.
1 minute left to play. Aaron Toner up 24-21. He's already beaten Regulator. He's beaten Arenga. This is the Elite 8. Once again, double Elim from this point on. But man, is this a close one. McFenney open in the middle, but that's not going to get him too much. 40.
Still well within field goal range at this point, though.
That's true. Definitely true. I don't think Mort's playing for field goal range, though.
Oh, I'm sure he's not.
Oh,
wow.
Wade Wilson, an excellent, needs nothing to Blades, man.
Mort's going to need a miracle here.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. He can just run backwards with Sanders if he really wanted to. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, look at the jukes on Aaron Toner.
Wow.
1 second left. He's going to punt
There
it
it
away.
is.
And Aaron Toner defeats Regulator, defeats Arenka, and now defeats Mort. What a tournament run for Aaron Toner. 24-21, your final. That was a heck of a game. Look at that. He never threw the ball.
That's amazing.
What was your score, Gats? 24 to what? 24 to 2? Okay.